Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are we? I hope we're doing well. Let's get started for our today's topic. So today we will be speaking, ladies and gentlemen, it's about solitude. Yeah, about solitude. Now, solitude is the place where silence allows us to listen. Solitude is the place where silence allows us to listen. Now, what really solitude means? Solitude means isolation, the state of one who is alone. Solitude may imply a condition of being apart from all human beings or of being cut off by wish or circumstances from one's usual association. A few quiet hours of solitude isolation stresses detachment from other, often involuntarily. Now, ladies and gentlemen, solitude is different than loneliness. Okay, solitude is different than loneliness. Loneliness brings depression. Loneliness brings negative thoughts. Solitude is when you choose to detach yourself from the environment that you are in right now, from the toxic environment or from whatever it is. You go into a peace, into a place that give you a peace of mind, help you to think, help you to regain your energy, the positive energy. That's the difference between loneliness and solitude, ladies and gentlemen. Now, solitude, it helps you process your life, past, present, and what you hope to be your future. You think through problems. Now, when you are alone, when you detach yourself from people, sometimes we need to detach ourselves from people. Sometimes we need to go away or we need to detach ourselves. We need to remove ourselves from the environment that we are in. We need to go put ourselves in an environment that brings us peace, regain that positive energy. Now, being alone, ladies and gentlemen, helps you grow and evolve into a better person, which in turn helps you be a better friend or represents in someone else's life. Now, when you are alone, when you remove yourself from everything, when you choose to remove yourself, not just there is a lot of people around you and you feel a loneliness. That is called depression. But if there is a lot of people around you, but you choose to remove yourself and detach yourself, and ladies and gentlemen, sometimes we need that. We need that to be able to regain our energy, to regain our thoughts, to be in a state of, bring us peace, inner peace, the mind, the heart, the soul, the spirit. Now, when you are alone, when you choose, when you go somewhere is quiet, there's no noise in it, nothing, like nobody, that helps you to think, helps you to relax, helps you to open your mind. It will give you a chance to read, to explore, to develop yourself as an individual, as a human being. Now, being alone for a while in our lives can be a real eye-opener on finding out who we are. For some, being in solitude means cutting themselves away from everything and everybody for days. Even sometimes it'll be to do the same for hours rather than days. whichever you choose, to go away for days or stay away from the environment, for hours, just a few hours, to regain yourselves, to help you rethink again, because sometimes we need that. Whatever you choose is some of the benefits that solitude has in help to know ourselves. You will have the opportunity to self-examine yourself. When you are, ladies and gentlemen, when you are alone, when you are in a place that there is no noise around you, you will start assess. You will start to really put time and effort to reflect and assess and examine yourself. That's what really get you to start say, hang on, I've been doing this in my life. You start assessing, even you start talking to yourself. You start finding the areas that really needs to, you want to improve. Self-examine. It will give you an opportunity to enhance your relationships with loved ones in return. Sometimes out of chaotic, out of the busyness, the noise, sometimes the negativities that is around us from people. Sometimes your relationship with others can be affected. Even the stress of life. Let's be honest. When you detach yourself from the environment, you will assess. It'll give you opportunity. You will see people. You will think and see people and see who deserve to be in your life, in your circle, and who do not deserve to be in your life. Some people are so toxic that we're not even aware they're really around us. But when we detach, we take a step back, we detach ourselves, and we say, hang on, I want to go just have a few hours by myself. Put music, there is no phones ringing, quiet place, nature, you hear like this nice kind of sound of peace. Sometimes that helps you heal mentally and spiritually. It allows the brain to reboot and unwind. It gives you the opportunity to think deeply into not just life, but what is going on around you, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes we truly, yes, we say, yeah, we know what's going on around us. We are aware. But sometimes we miss things. But when you are alone, it's different. You think deeply. You detach yourself. You say, hang on. Is the environment that I am in right now is helping me to grow? Sometimes you think the environment is helping you to grow, but it's not. That's why you take a step back, get into solitude. It'll give you the opportunity to detox on any negative thoughts. Any negative thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. Tips for enjoying the solitude. Now, cultivate friendships, but don't stress it over. When you are alone, yes, find new friendships. Change your environment. It's okay. Find new, positive, adventurous, say, crazy people. But don't stress about it. It's okay. It's cool. Relax. Fill your day with positivity. Do positive things. self-reflection. That's why you get into solitude. You reflect on yourself personally and what things that you want to change in your life, or what things that, or people that you want to detach yourself from. What type of people that you want in your life. It also helps, challenge yourself. Go to the adventure, go do something crazy. Start new projects. If you're like, say, a business man or businesswoman, or you've got an idea of things, different things, try new things. Stay connected with yourself. And discipline your thinking, discipline your thoughts, or to think positive. Discipline your thoughts to think positive. Now, solitude, ladies and gentlemen, improves psychological well-being. It could be help, you become mentally stronger. I see people when they detach themselves from the environment that they are in, when they travel. Most people, when they want to go in solitude, they travel, but you don't have to. They travel. When they come back, completely new person. Completely different people. Studies have found people who set aside time to be alone tend to be happier. They report better life satisfaction and lower level of stress because they're connected with their inner self. They assess their environment. They decide who enter their life, who enter their circle. They also less likely to have depression because they have inner peace. They have self-love, self-confidence, self-acceptance. They detach themselves from the toxic environment, and they know the way. If they see somebody is toxic, they're not going to bring them into their environment. They're not going to bring them into their circles. Sometimes we live with people that bring us stress. Sometimes we live with people, even in the house, that pushes you to the edge. Even if you want to be negative, I mean positive, even if you want to detach yourself from everything. That's why take time, take few hours alone. Having alone time, it's very, very important. But be careful. Being lonely and you choose to be alone is completely different things. Being in solitude is you choose. You wanted to stay away. But being alone, despite that people around you, and normally that is depend with the emotions, with feelings, that somebody get into depression. That's when they feel they're alone, they're lonely. So being in solitude and being lonely is completely different things. So being alone, you set aside time for yourself. It's important. It's important. Take time for yourself. It's okay. Go for a walk. Go take a day out. Go, even if you don't want to go with your friends. alone. Just spend time alone, you and yourself. That's it. And spend it in the nature. Spend it in a place that they give you like peace. Why people, they go like up in the mountains, you know, to do the meditations, or they stay in nature, they go to the park, because there is something when you be alone in the nature, there is something with it that bring you peace, bring you like calmness. You start thinking of things that you never thought you would think of before. In solitude, ladies and gentlemen, in solitude, there is healing. Speak to your soul. Listen to your heart. Sometimes in an absence of noise, we find the answers, and it's true. Being in solitude, it brings you peace. God, I've tried this so many times. The peace, the inner peace that gives you, you feel like you are born just right now without any stress, without any noise, without any negative. It just put you in a state, in a condition. And if you knew how to cultivate that and carry on with your life and be aware of people that surround you and change your environment, my God, that really can change your life. Listen to your heart, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes, in an absence of noise, you will find the answers to many things that is being raised in your head. Set a time for yourself. Go out because you deserve it. You deserve to be in an inner peace. You deserve to have that kind of self-love, self-acceptance, calmness, out of stress. But be careful, being in a solitude and being alone is completely different things, ladies and gentlemen. So, be in a solitude. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for jumping on. Have an incredible, incredible day. Bye.